So you got a two-part question. I'm going to give you a two-part answer. And if you're new here, I have narcissistic personality disorder. So part one, if you are begging a narcissist to treat you right and they continuously treat you wrong, that's because you don't leave. The narcissistic person think that you will never ever leave them. So why would they have to change? If you are tolerating the behavior by staying in the relationship, that narcissistic person thinks that you are okay with it. It's not that bad if you're not leaving, right? Because if I was getting treated badly, I would leave. So you haven't left, so it can't be that bad, correct? Nobody's holding you hostage here, correct? And part two, it kind of lies the double standard of dealing with a narcissistic person. If you do one thing wrong, you will be discarded by a narcissist. And if they don't discard you, they will continuously bring up whatever you did to them. Whatever you did to that narcissistic person will be used against you for the duration of your relationship. So double standards in relationships do exist with narcissists. You can't do what I can do. I hope this helps. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am self-aware diagnosed narcissist Lee Hammock, and I use my platform on social media to raise awareness for NPD, get more people into therapy, rapping, and also validate the victims and survivors of this disorder. Because guess what, y'all? You might not be crazy. It might be me. It might be them. It might be you. It might be you. Yeah, it might be. It's like, if I said might, you might not be crazy. You might have a little splash of something going on. Because everybody who dates a narcissist or ends up with a narcissist is not an empath or a codependent person or a nice person or a good person, so to speak. Okay, so this episode right here that you just watched was about the woman asked me, she said, why is it that you can beg a narcissist to treat you right and they still do whatever they want? But if we do one thing wrong, they want it to end. First of all, you know double standards truly exist in narcissistic relationships. If you're dating a narcissist, married to a narcissist, that narcissist is your parent, your brother, your sister, your best friend. Double standards exist. And if you are to remain in this relationship dynamic, whatever it is, you have to deal with that double standard, because narcissists do not change for people. You have to change to be around them. An unaware narcissistic person will not change for anybody. Their behaviors will not change for anybody. Wait, let me pause that. They'll change temporarily at the beginning of relationships to suck you in, but they're going to be themselves. It plays out the way it plays out. I'm telling you, I know from experience, I know from watching this, I know from talking to so many people online too. But double standards exist. As when you're dating a narcissist or dealing with a narcissist, you cannot do the things that they do to you. You cannot do to me what I do to you. It is not going to be an equal relationship. You will not get out of this relationship what you put into it. This is not a bank. You will not get a good return on investment right here. There's a negative interest rate associated with narcissistic banks. Oh! Ah! Oh! You can't tell me that wasn't fire right there. Ah! Sorry. Woo! I don't know what I'm going to say, y'all. When I hit play, I just start talking. I know that was fire. I know y'all going to be like, woo. Y'all going to drop a fire emoji in the comment section. You made it this far. Because that was fire. Oh! Woo! Sorry. Negative. Oh! Negative interest rate. There you go. I was waiting for one of them. Negative interest rate associated with it, y'all. Sorry. Y'all know how I get. Deep breath. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, there's a double standard and you won't get out what you put in. You see how I went right back to what I was talking about? You won't get out what you put in. You just won't. You put in $100 of love, care, affection, you're going to get out 20. How'd you lose money, you ask? Because you lost money giving more to this narcissist or paying more than what they're worth. You overbuy. For this person. You give up so much for this person. You go over asking price. Like if I'm a real estate agent, so if you go over asking price for this narcissist, and they devalue, their value drops really, really quickly, because you won't get out what you put in. The double standards exist, and this is how you know if a double standard exists in a relationship. Ask yourself this question: if you were to do to them the exact same things that they are doing to you, would they forgive you, or would you get away with it? If the answer is unequivocally no, then it's time to dip out or just deal with this relationship. This is your future. I mean, I feel like the only thing you can change about a narcissist is yourself. The only thing you can change about in a relationship with a narcissist is controlling how you react to them, setting your boundaries, your unwaverable boundaries, your unmovable boundaries, and keep it like that. You can't, don't compromise with yourself. Don't do that. Because when you start compromising with your own mind and your own mental health state, it does mess you up. It does mess with you out. But yeah, the double standards do exist. And that person said, she's like, why would they didn't? So let's get back to the part where she said she's begging. So if you beg a narcissist to treat you right, why are you begging somebody to treat you right? Why are you begging? You can get on your hands and knees and beg a narcissistic person to treat you right. You know what they're going to think? That you are a peasant and they are a king or a queen. You're on your knees begging me to treat you right? Get up, peasant. I'm going to treat you the way, I'm going to continue to treat you the way that you are being treated, because you will not leave, because you're going to stay regardless. Why would I treat you? Why do you need to be treated any differently if you're going to stay regardless? That's how the narcissist mind works. Why do I need to change? Are you going to, hey, if I don't treat you any better, are you going to leave me? No, I'm not going to leave. Then I'm going to treat you better. Now I got to work harder to treat you better to get the same results of you staying. I'm good. You see how that works right there? They don't think it's that terrible because you don't leave. Because if you stay, because the narcissist person, this is how you know. This is how you know that narcissists are treating you badly, and they know that they are treating you badly. This is how you know that narcissists know that they are treating you badly, because they know that they would leave if you were doing the same thing to them. They know it, and they'll say it. It's like, it can't be that bad. You can't be that bad, is it? Because if somebody would treat me that badly, I would leave. They'll say that to you. They'll let you know that they know how badly they are treating you. Well, it can't be that bad, because if it's that bad, why are you still here then? What is holding you hostage? You don't have to be here. And they mean that. They mean it. So you don't beg you're a human being. You don't need to beg somebody to stay in your life. That's one thing you don't need to beg for. We ain't begging. No more begging in 2021. Leave that begging mess in 2021. No more begging. Oh, I got my years mixed up. No more begging in 2022. No, we can start now. It's December 11th. No more begging for the rest of 2021. 2022, we don't do any begging. You don't do any begging for that narcissistic person. You just don't do it. Why? What are you begging for? You're a human being. You deserve, you begging for the bare minimum? You can leave now, find a bum on the street that's going to give you the bare minimum. But you want this person, right? Because you love them. They treated you right. They treated you right in the beginning. You want that back, right? You want that back. Maybe a kid will fix it, huh? Go get pregnant. Maybe a kid will fix this relationship, right? You know what we need? We don't spend a lot of time together. You know what we need right now? A baby. That'll bring us closer together. No! Baby's trapping you for the rest of your life. You're like, no, don't trap you for the rest of your life. You can move on. You have to deal with that person for the rest of your life. Look at all the co-parenting questions in my comment sections of all my platforms: YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Look at all the co-parenting questions in there. How do you co-parent with one? You think it's gonna be easy? Well, I could just leave. Yeah, you can just leave, but sometimes they're gonna want to be in that baby's life and they're gonna torture you with it. Double standards, y'all. Get out if you are young or if you're older. Get out. If you want some peace, you might have to leave. Some people don't want to leave. That's cool. If you don't want to leave, don't expect sympathy or empathy from other people. They're not going to give it to you. You don't want to leave? Cool. I'm not going to judge you. I'm just saying, realize that this is your life. The only thing that you can change is you. Change how you react. Change how you feel. Like, you don't make yourself super dependent upon that person for love, care, and affection. I'm not telling you to go out here and cheat. I'm telling you not to make yourself super dependent upon them to tell you that they love you or something like that. Don't give them that power. They don't deserve that power right there, y'all. They don't. But you have to take your power back, because the double standards do exist. You're not begging nobody for love. I'd be damned if I'm getting on my hands and knees and beg. I'd rather be a hermit in the woods, like living in a log cabin, living in a dirt hut, than beg anybody on this planet for anything. Love, care, affection. I'm not doing anything. Nope. Yeah. But the last part is said, but if we do one thing wrong, they want to end it. Yes, one thing wrong, they want to end it, because the double standards exist. Because you will if you do something wrong to a narcissist, you will never be forgiven for whatever you done wrong. Ever. Ever. They're going to hold it against you for the rest of your existence together. If you cheat on them, if you're going to cheat on a narcissist, you might as well just leave. If you just don't come back. Don't try to reconcile, because they're going to always bring it up. You have no more power in this relationship. Ever. Did you cheat on me 14 years ago? You said you're going to let that go. I never let it go. That dude let it go on you, didn't he? Oh, got you. Ooh, nasty. I'm talking. My mind is flipping. Y'all gotta get off here. Yeah, my body is going to a different zone. They don't need to go to. But anyways, y'all, look, take back your power. Double standards do exist, but just put them into your favor. You can't. The only thing you can change is you. Work on you. Be strong. You got this. Anyways, y'all, mental illness is out. Like and subscribe for more. Peace.